Hello, everyone, and welcome to this FastCast on this Thursday, August 24th. Here's a look at just some of the day's top stories. Scores of Trump supporters gathered outside the jail in Atlanta, where former President Donald Trump is turning himself in on charges relating to his efforts to remain in power after his 2020 election loss. It will be the fourth time this year that Trump's booked on criminal charges. His arrest today taking place in a notoriously troubled jail in the city, unlike his previous arrests, which happened in courthouses just before the initial court appearances. Also different from his previous surrenders, authorities were expected to take a booking photo of the former president. In Anchorage news, the school district last year talked about school closures, and it caused a lot of controversy. Superintendent Dr. Jared Bryan says the conversation isn't over. He says he won't release a list of suggested schools like he did last fall. About 18 Anchorage schools are currently operating at less than 65% capacity. The superintendent says there's still a need to consolidate, but admits the initial plan to close 6 schools didn't sit well with the public. Bryan says the community and the school board will play a part with the district in looking at school closures. He expects those conversations to begin next year. And after a harrowing experience, an 8-day tale of survival in interior Alaska, a couple from Tennessee talked about their misadventure with a Fairbanks public radio station. In an interview with KUAC reporter Dan Bross, one of the hikers, 50-year-old Jonas Bear, acknowledged that, quote, simple bad choices turned into a 3-hour hike into a search and rescue operation by Alaska State Troopers and local volunteers. And you can read more about this story on alaskasnewssource.com and link to the KUAC story. And now for an update on the University of Lake contamination issue. The Alaska Department of Environmental Conservation says the lake is mostly safe in certain areas. That's after an oil spill earlier this summer. The spill came from an oil water separator within the drainage system, in which an unknown amount made its way into the water. The DEC says no additional oil has entered the lake, but the floating barrier known as the boom, along with local wildlife, are regularly checked. That agency initially cautioned people and pets to stay away from that water. And that wraps up this FastCast today on this Thursday. You can catch, of course, all the day's news on alaskasnewssource.com and all our streaming devices. From all of us here on this rainy day, have a great day.